Welcome to the Chromperfect user training channel. In this video, we're going to answer a common question. Can I measure baseline noise and include that measurement directly in a formatted report? To answer that properly, it's important to understand how Chromperfect approaches reporting and calculations, especially for values like noise that are not tied to individual peaks. In Chromperfect, noise is not considered a peak attribute. It isn't associated with retention time, area, height, or calculated amount. Instead, noise is a property of the chromatogram signal over a defined region. Because of that, noise measurements belong in the report header, footer, or a summary section, not in the peak table. Before we look at how this is built, let's briefly cover how reporting works in Chromperfect. Chromperfect uses several file types, including methods, calibration files, and format files. The format file controls the report layout and defines any calculations that appear in the report. Format files are very flexible, and they can be used in three main ways. They can be applied on an ad hoc basis to individual chromatograms during analysis. They can be referenced by a method so that reports are generated automatically at the end of each run. And they can be used with batch reprocessing to generate reports across multiple chromatograms in one operation. That flexibility makes format files the correct place to define a noise calculation. Chromperfect does not automatically calculate a single noise value for every chromatogram. That's intentional. Noise depends on where it's measured, over what time window, and for what analytical purpose. Instead, Chromperfect provides documented formula functions that allow you to explicitly define how noise should be measured. In the next section, I'll switch to a screen capture and show how to build a simple noise measurement directly into a report header using the format editor. Building the noise report. I'm now in the Chromperfect file editor, working with a format file. To add a noise measurement to the report, I'm editing the header section of the format. This is where run-level values that apply to the entire chromatogram are typically displayed. I start by inserting a new row in the header and giving it a clear label, such as baseline noise. Next, I select the value cell for this header row and open the formula editor. Chromperfect provides a built-in function specifically for measuring baseline noise. The function is called MBN, which stands for Measure Baseline Noise. This function takes two parameters. The first parameter is the start time on the chromatogram. The second parameter is the duration of the measurement window, in minutes. Using this function, I define a region of the chromatogram that represents baseline only, a section of the run where no analyte peaks are present. For example, I might start the measurement after the solvent front has passed and measure noise over a short, stable section of the baseline. The formula I enter follows this structure, MBN, with a start time and a duration. This tells Chromperfect to calculate the RMS, or root mean square, noise of the signal within that defined interval and return a single numeric value. Once the formula is defined, I confirm it and save the format file. At this point, the noise calculation is fully defined in the report. No changes have been made to the method or calibration files, only the reporting logic. Now I'm switching to the Chromperfect Analyze program. I'll open a chromatogram and apply the format file we just edited. When the report is generated, you can see the baseline noise value displayed clearly in the report header. This value reflects the signal behavior in the specific baseline region we defined. Next, I'll open a different chromatogram and apply the same report format. Even though the report layout is identical, the noise value changes because it's calculated directly from the data in that chromatogram. This demonstrates that the noise calculation is dynamic, data-driven, and traceable. The same format file can be used ad hoc during analysis, attached to a method for automatic reporting, or applied in batch reprocessing to generate noise measurements across multiple runs. Chromperfect's approach avoids hard-coded assumptions about what noise means, and instead gives you full control over how and where it's measured. If you'd like to explore related topics, we also have videos covering Chromperfect methods, calibration files, and report design in more detail. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. And for more documentation and training resources, visit Chromperfect.com.